Hello, everybody, and welcome to the meditation channel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we are doing a random reading. I just thought I would start calling them random readings because I get inspiration to do these readings, but just remember this is a general reading. And the reason why you clicked on this video is because there is a message in here for you. Nothing is random when it comes to tarot or what would you say? When you see a video and something just like calls you, something is like saying, hey, you need to watch this video for some reason. There is something within you that is telling you that there's a message here. I don't know what that message is, but let's find out. Okay. Now, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are, I'm getting already like some of you are not getting enough rest. So I hope that you are actually taking time to get some rest. This year is an intense year when it comes to careers, when it comes to shifting careers, and when it comes to mastering. This is the year 8. I believe it's also the year of the dragon. So it's a very powerful year. And for a lot of you out there, I feel like you're already just working too hard, putting too much stress on yourself or too much pressure on yourself. So this has come up already immediately, and the cards haven't even come out. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. Well, I don't make this stuff up. So the first card we have is children, retreat, and self-acceptance. Okay, so immediately I'm getting for some of you actually, there is something to do with your children or somebody's children. So there is a lot of worrying there. There's a lot of anxiety around these children. Maybe you're just feeling stressed because you're a mom or you're a dad. Maybe you're a single mom, but there is just a lot of stress here. So basically the cards are just reminding you that you need to take it easy. You need to take it easy on yourself. Don't have too much of a high expectation on yourself because everybody who has children are struggling. Okay, having children requires a lot of emotional and mental and physical strength. And for those of you who feel alone, who feel that you don't have a partner or family support or all that kind of support, just find whatever you can in the moment to take care of yourself. This is really important. I meet a lot of parents. I have a lot of friends who are new parents and like they don't have time to do their nails. They don't have time to do their hair. It's just crazy. And if there is a way for you to find that time for yourself and to learn how to also prioritize yourself within this, it's really important. I think a lot of people also feel like it's selfish. You know, it's like selfish of you for thinking that you can take time for yourself, but it's absolutely not. You know, if you can't take care of yourself, then it's going to be very hard for you to be 100% available for your child. Also, the child can also be, by the way, not necessarily an actual child. It can also be a project or a job, something that you started, something that you gave birth to. So just be aware of just be aware of the fact that you may not be taking care of yourself. And then the retreat card. So you need to back off for a minute. You need to take some time, stop being in the chaos, stop being in the intensity of everything. You are very much in the Maya, if you like, in the illusion of the chaos. And this is something that I have been discovering about emotion. This is something that I've been learning a lot about emotions, that we're not actually our emotions. We are the person who is aware, or the energy or the spirit, whatever you like, that is aware of the emotions. So if you're unaware of your emotions, that means that you're so involved that you're in the illusion. Okay. It's like you're an actor playing a role and you genuinely forgot that you're acting, basically, and you're believing everything that is happening. So this is a moment for you just to step back, to take some time for yourself, to retreat, to be with yourself, and almost like watch what's going on. Don't be as emotionally involved if you can. I know it's easier said than done, okay? But this is really going to help you. When you step back and you see the greater picture for what it is, it will make a lot more sense, and you'll be able to really see that you do have time to take care of yourself. You do have time to do all the things that you want to do, and that there is room for things that you want to make happen. But when you're involved in things, number one, it creates stress, it creates anxiety. And when you're in a stressful state, when you're in an anxious state, you cannot think straight. You cannot see things clearly. You cannot make decisions from a place of a higher perspective. So I'm really, really getting that you need to step back. You need to take it easy, take a day for yourself. If you have children and you do not have care or help, there's a friend of mine who, oh man, I wish I could remember, but there is help out there that is more affordable than a nanny. I think she gets like high school kids to basically babysit while she's working on the side. There is other options out there, but here's the thing. When you're so stressed, when you're in that anxiety, you don't know you have those options because you don't have time to look for those options, right? So the point here is that you just need to step back and say to the universe, I need help with this. And not just the universe, but to yourself, acknowledging the fact that you do actually need help, that this is causing you a lot of stress and that this is actually having a toll on you. You see, even with the job, it's like you can't allow the project or the job or the business to grow if you're stressed. That's going to leak into your job. And the same way, this is going to leak onto your children, this energy. So you don't want to be that. You don't want to do that to them. And then there's a level of self-acceptance here, right? So the self-acceptance is accepting the situation, accepting where you're at, acknowledging the situation for what it is. Many of you are actually in denial about where you're at. You're not accepting it. You're just pretending or suppressing it or just pushing through it, if that makes any sense. So accepting where you're at is really important because once you know, once you see, once you acknowledge, then from there you can move forward. But as long as you're in that Maya, in that illusion, there's nothing that you can do because you're so involved in that state that it's basically has control over you. So you actually don't end up really having as much control of the situation as you think you do. Let's see if the cards have anything else to add on to this message. Okay, so the first card we got is Judgment, putting the past to rest. The second card that we got is the World, rewards, expansion, destiny. And then the last one is relationship bliss. So what I'm actually getting here is that this is what will happen if you do accept, take a minute to step back and actually process everything. So yes, it's very hard, this process, right? You're going up this staircase, this infinite staircase. It's never ending. It's really hard. But the truth of the matter is that this is also something to do with you holding on to something or being very emotionally attached to either an idea or a thought or a way of doing things. So it's really important that you start putting this behind and taking a new perspective, taking a new course of action, taking a new path. So it's really about letting the past behind because that is actually not working for you right now. Because if it was working, things would be working. So it's really about what can I do, what I need to try that is new, this is why you need to step back and look at things differently. Because your vision right now is very limited and you're not looking at the other opportunities because you're so involved in the Maya once again, and the Maya limits you. The truth of the matter is that you have a million options. It's just, once again, you cannot see them because you're so involved in this. You're very attached to something. And it could just be, this is the way that I wanted to parent, or this is the way I wanted to do my business, or this is the way it has been done for many years. And you're just not letting it go. So they're really asking you to just step forward, move on, try something new, try a new challenge, and maybe the challenge in itself is for you just to stop and rest. And then the World, the rewards, you are going to have so many opportunities showing up for you. There's going to be rewards. Finally things are going to make sense. Finally, you're going to have different perspectives. You're going to have multiple options. And relationship bliss. This card, what I got here is that there is going to be actually healing within a relationship. This could be, once again, a business relationship or an actual partnership, because of the fact that you've taken this course of action. So this doesn't just, this thing that you need to do to step back and you know, retreat, is not just going to have a positive effect on you, but it's going to have a positive effect on your relationships to other people, because you're just not here, you're not available, you're not present. And so there needs to be some kind of change happening right now in order for you to mend this, in order for you to become one with it. I just want to get one more message just to see if we have anything else. I really hope this is making sense. Once again, you got to use your intuition. It's one of those things that you're just going to get a thought. It's like, oh yeah, this means this, or oh my God, that makes sense because it's related to this. But please leave a comment below and let me know if this is making sense to you. It always helps to know that the readings are on track. Sorry, the cards are wanting to come out, but they're... Okay, I saw you. Interesting. Ooh, okay, you flipped over. Okay, so 10 of Gabriel, ask your angels for help. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying hard to please others. Basically what I've been saying this whole time. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next projects, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Embrace your inner child, new friends, rekindled relationships, childlike. So once again, this is just reaffirming everything that I'm saying, okay? There's also a bit of a sense of... I don't want to say victimhood, but maybe some of you may feel like a victim right now. You just feel like, once again, there is no options. Everything is on you. It's super stressful. And there's this sense of lack. There's this sense of poverty mindset. And poverty mindset doesn't have to do with finances. Poverty mindsets can be, you're just lacking in love. You're just lacking in energy. You're lacking in support. You're lacking in options, right? So there's this sense of lack where you're at right now. But like I said, the minute that you step back and you make a change, the rewards are going to come in. This is like, they're literally saying that you're not listening because you know that this is what you need to do, but this is what you're resisting because of your attachment to something. So you really need to let go of this attachment, because this is going to shift everything for you. And they're guaranteeing it, because I'm getting this multiple times, this message multiple times throughout the reading. So the minute you make that shift, change is going to come. And once again, the inner child thing. So this, once again, could mean your children, somebody else's children, but this could also mean something to do with your inner child. So maybe this thing that you are attached to, that you can't let go of, has something to do with your childhood or your inner child. You know, so that is for you to determine. I'm not quite sure what that means right now in this reading, but I'm hoping that this is making sense to you. Okay, guys, well, I hope this reading was helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's always helpful. And I really hope that this reading gave you some guidance. All right, take care. Till next time.